Dear friends, it's the 30th of August, and today we're closer to World War III, one big step closer. And all of you sitting on your couches thinking this will pass or I don't need to do anything, well, take a good look at your kids. They may not be here soon, because that war's coming, and your leaders are moving you ever so faster toward it. Most of them will be safe. They've got bunkers. You don't. So what happened? Estonia, apparently... Okay, well, we'll take one step back. The city of Pskov, which is 60 kilometers from Estonia's borders, and also its territory in the province of Pskov borders Latvia, was attacked by drones. Just to understand, from the Ukrainian border to the Pskov airport is 700 kilometers, also overflight through Belarus. So if Kyiv launched this, that's a pretty far flight, plus considering they're going through several umbrellas of anti-aircraft radars, missile systems, and jamming systems. They're very, very effective. Plus, they're overflying, in that case, Belarusian airplane, which gives Belarus Casabella to declare war on Kyiv. 60 kilometers from the Estonian border. And Kyiv's posting all over that it's a third country, third party. So Estonia or Latvia, one of the three midget statelets that are leading the Russophobic charge. If this is Estonia, and the way, first of all, things that this is going to be determined is by the type of drones, what's left of those drones. If those drones got through those radar systems, that means they were made of, for example, cardboard, as in the rubberized cardboard that the Australians are giving the Ukrainians. Drones are made out of rubberized cardboard. So they're very light. They don't show up on radar, and they have an electric motor, so battery powered. Problem with that is it won't fly 700 kilometers. It will fly 60. So it gets kind of narrowed down. Now, if it's a drone that's coming up from an airplane-type drone that's coming up from Ukraine to fly 700 kilometers, it's going to have a gasoline engine. That's a steel engine, I guess you could do it out of iron too, big iron. But either way, that's going to pop up on radar. 700 kilometers is a long flight. And if the drone's too light, that's a lot of weather patterns you're going to be flying through too that can knock the drone out. 60 kilometers, much easier. And if that is so, and we determine by that drone, by the remains of the drones, where they came from, it's pretty much one of two choices, three choices. There's always Latvia or Estonia. That's a declaration of war. That's Casabella for war. That is a declaration of war by Estonia on Russia. So, maybe it's time to move the Russian border through the Baltics. Estonia is a cancer on the Russian border. And if they're stupid enough, and they seem to be stupid enough, to actually allow this launch by Ukrainian terrorists, though they allowed to train, they are a terrorist sponsor. And most of NATO is a terrorist sponsor, if not outright terrorist states. They're a terrorist sponsor. They've allowed Ukrainian terrorists to train there for years. Another assorted Nazi scum. They are just as neo-Nazis as the Ukrainians. They have government pay for parades for SS legionnaires. That's Hitler's SS, the veterans. And they've done it for 20 plus years. Almost 30 years. Government pays for this. Nice parades for the people that genocided whole cities. Scum of humanity. People that pledged undying service to Hitler, first and foremost. That's what all SS units did. So now we're really, really close to having a big world war. And no, you can't scare Russians with war. We've been fighting off the West for 1,000 years. But you better look at your kids. Because if this trip's a little harder, there's a good possibility of nukes. And even without nukes, the hypersonics will reach anywhere in America and anywhere in Canada, let alone Europe. So look at your kids. I wonder if it's worth their possible deaths for you to continue to sit on your couch and do nothing. Or maybe it's time to hit the streets. Maybe it's time to do something before this madness takes your city block, your city, so on. But then it's going to be too late. So basically NATO, there's a full possibility NATO has now attacked Russia directly. We will respond. God bless.